Alright, buckle up, folks. After dissecting the wild world of Identity V survivors in my last video, it's time to shine a spotlight on the dark side, the hunters. Just like survivors, hunters come in a variety pack of peculiar types. Intrigued? Well, you better be. Grab your popcorn and dive into the hilariously bizarre world of Identity V hunters in this video. This type of hunter seems to have a pallet stun attraction magnet. Almost certainly, they are unaware of how pallets operate, that they treat them like mystical gateways to another dimension. And worse, they love it. It's like their secret guilty pleasure. Checking the pallet before strolling through? Nah, too mainstream for them. Cancelling the stun with excitement? Not in their playbook. But hey, survivors seem to adore these pallet-happy hunters. It's like they've turned the entire map into a pallet-themed amusement park, where getting stunned is the main attraction.
Wrong move, motherfucker!
These hunters treat their abilities like VIP passes to victory. If you find yourself in their line of sight, prepare for a surprise hit that'll leave you questioning your life choices.
Say goodnight, motherfucker! What the hell?
Their most favorite hunters include Axeboy, Gamekeeper, Fool's Gold, Violinist, and the Ripper. But some elite snipers take it up a notch, utilizing the bomb of Guard 26 or the statue of the Sculptor. It's like a deadly game of hide and seek, and these hunters are the champions, hitting you before you can even say, "I didn't see that coming." You know, sometimes I wonder if encountering these hunters is what truly turns IDV into a horror game. These sneaky devils thrive on catching survivors off guard, using hunters with jumpscare abilities like Joseph, Wu Chang, or Mary to give you a good old-fashioned heart attack. They live for the thrill of sending shivers down your spine and making you jump out of your skin. But here's the twist. When they come face to face with a seasoned survivor who's seen it all, they get a taste of their own medicine and end up losing the match. It's like karma's way of saying, "Surprise, you're the one getting scared now." These trendsetters couldn't care less about strategy, as long as they're rocking an S-tier costume. Most often, they will use the visit standby pose, revealing who they are to the survivors. Unfortunately for them, that antic often leads to their downfall. If you're lucky enough to be chaired by one of these Fashionista hunters, get ready for a front row seat to their vanity parade. They'll camp you on the rocket chair while emoting like they're on the catwalk, flaunting their fashion prowess for the chaired survivor to see. Little do they know, the survivor is just rolling their eyes and thinking, "Can we get on with the game, please?" Tracking survivors is their version of playing hide and seek, and spoiler alert, they're not winning. These hunters have a knack for struggling to locate survivors, and when they finally stumble upon one, it's like trying to catch a greased pig at a carnival. even if the minimap screams, "Survivor over here," with a bright red marker. It's like a magic trick for them. Now you see the survivor, now you don't. It's not that they lack game sense, it's just that they're playing blindfolded, trying to locate the survivor with all the grace of a drunken sailor. These hunters live by the motto, "Go big or go home." With just a couple of ciphers left, they've already sent 2 survivors packing back to the manor, knocked down another poor soul, and are on the hunt for the final survivor. But a 3-man knockdown win just won't cut it for these hunters, as they're aiming for the gold medal in overkill. They'll chase that last survivor to the ends of the earth, leaving a trail of chaos behind them.
Bye, have a great time.
But when the exit gates swing open, their greed tends to backfire spectacularly. While they're busy chasing the last survivor, some sneaky survivor makes a dash for the exit, leaving the knocked out survivor to crawl through the dungeon to freedom. Yep, karma hits them harder than a ton of bricks most of the time. The best friend forever hunters. These hunters have a heart of gold and would rather play a friendly game of tag than inflict harm on poor survivors. Sure, they might playfully knock a couple of survivors around, but strapping anyone to a rocket chair? Oh, that's against their principles. They would rather become the ultimate escort service, accompanying survivors to the gate like they're on a leisurely stroll. However, unleash the coordinator's flare gun and behold their transformation from BFF to a vengeful spirit. They're out for blood, hunting down the poor soul who dared to shot them until they're eliminated. It's like a plot twist in a rom-com, from heartwarming to heart-stopping. Bless these hunters, playing IDV from another dimension with their interdimensional Wi-Fi. These poor souls are the masters of missing every swing, getting stuck in walls, or mastering the art of standing idly, not because they lack skills, but because their ping is on vacation in another galaxy. As a survivor main, meeting these interdimensional hunters is like stumbling upon a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Free wins, anyone? It's like being handed victory on a silver platter, unless, of course, the survivors are also stuck in the laggy void. Picture this. You or the kiter in your team have been dancing around these hunters for a glorious 90 seconds straight, with just 2 ciphers left to decode. It's a masterpiece of evasion, a ballet of survival. But the hunter has had enough. Frustrated and defeated, they decide they've had enough of this game, reaching for the surrender button like it's the only lifeline left. What followed in the post-match chat was the melodramatic rants, blaming the internet connection, labeling survivors as toxic, and many more. Honestly, it's a performance worthy of an award. They're practically handing out golden statues for best excuse for surrendering. It's like blaming the rain for getting wet. Introducing a brand new type in the Identity V saga, Burke. Not just a character, but a sensation. Crossing paths with Burke turns the match into a brain cell exodus for some survivors. Forget the escape, forget decoding ciphers. It's all about giving the poor old man a hard time. Some folks really lose all sense of decency when meeting him and turn into bullies, targeting poor Burke like he's the last cookie in the jar. They'd rather throw the match and take a loss than miss out on the chance to harass this hapless old-timer. Yep, Burke's become the poster boy for survivor shenanigans. Poor guy can't catch a break. And there you have it, the Identity V Hunters. Sure, there might be more hunter types to be mentioned, but hey, I'm a survivor main. So if you hunger for more hunter insights, fear not, because I might summon another part after getting enough info. So stay tuned, keep those eyes peeled, and thanks a ton for tuning in. Until next time, happy hunting or surviving.